Hi, this is Dr. Mark Stevenson, and we are back for Welcome to Wing Chun, session 13 now. And we're going to introduce another piece of footwork. So it's pretty familiar, but we're just going to link up two things. So we're going to put some kicking in with our stepping. Now, the main reason we're doing this is not so much to focus on the kick. It's sort of a vaguely practical kick. It's called a stopping kick. But the main reason is to get you to make sure that your weight is not coming forward, because a good deal of people, when we do these types of steps, what you'll find is that over time you'll end up like this, right? And you'll push your weight forward. So there's a kick that we can do in this position called a lifting kick, where we just put the leg up and down, right? So if you imagine somebody's coming in towards me, I just boom, him, check, and then step in, right? But what this does is it makes me shift my weight back onto my back supporting leg, okay? Because I can't do this kick. If my weight's forward, I can't do this kick without falling over, yeah? So, and also it'll build a little bit more strength and stability, get our cores working, because we have to keep the core tight in order to lift the supporting leg, and build a bit of flexibility in the hamstrings, so that we can do, better, more interesting kicking techniques later on. So, and on top of that, it gives us another move to throw into our little footwork routine. So let's do it again. So feet together, right fist, left palm, bend the knees, open once, twice, throw out a double punch, turn to the left, make sure weight is sunk on the back leg, hands up, forward, yeah? So, and now we can normally do our arrow forward, arrow back, arrow forward, arrow back, turn, turn, etc. Right? But from this position, what we can do is we can lift, right? So now we're going to do kick punch is the step. So we do kick and punch, yeah? Kick, lifting, kick, and punch. So just imagine like you've got hold of a string on the end of your toe, and it's going to pull up like a marionette, yeah? So we're just keeping everything else the same. Core tight, weight on the back leg comes up, down, and then we do an arrow step, yeah? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if you're going to break it down for each part. So 1, leg comes up, 2, leg goes down, weight sunk in our stance, and then arrow step, front foot, back foot. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Turn, other leg, exactly the same. Lift, drop, step and punch. Lift, drop, step and punch. Lift, drop, step and punch. Turn. And this one is called kick punch. Kick punch. Kick punch. Kick punch. Turn. Kick punch. Kick punch. Kick punch. Turn. And then what you can start to do is link it together. So you do arrow forward, arrow back, kick punch, arrow forward, turn, arrow back, kick punch, arrow forward, turn, turn. Kick punch, turn, kick punch, arrow back, arrow forward, yeah? So, you can start to build a small routine out of, and then any routine, freestyling, using the small number of techniques that we've got. Arrow forward, arrow back, turn, and kick punch. And over time, we can gradually add more and more until we can develop our, a full set of footwork techniques and move freely and dynamically in a sort of Wing Chun shadowboxing method, yeah? Good. So, key points, yeah, on this one. So a lot of people do is the leg comes up, well, some people lack mobility, okay? So you've got to stretch. If you can't bring the leg up, ideally we want to be hitting at least waist high, but then eventually moving up so that you can, get the leg up to head height, good level of flexibility. So, but the minimum requirement is we want to be able to lift our leg to waist high, put it back down again without everything wobbling all over the place. So, if you've got mobility issues or strength issues, have a look at some of our videos on a basic flexibility routine and a basic calisthenic strength program, which are going to be up there soon. So, have a look at those. And then the other thing to do is just to practice their technique slowly, yeah? And to make sure you're not rushing it, okay? You can do some holds as well, so you lift up, hold, and bring down. Lift up, hold, bring down, yeah? Just to build some strength in the technique. Then the next one I see is people drop the leg, right? So it's elephant kung fu. Yeah, like this, right? No stomping, we don't want any elephants. We only have snakes and cranes at Wing Chun, okay? Which are both very graceful and quiet animals. So no stomping. Leg comes up and down, nice and quiet. So don't stomp, yeah? And then the other one is that it's a bit rushed, right? So make sure you do each step clearly, because some people it's like this, right? And they're shuffling and they're trying to rush through it. It's got 4 bits. Leg comes up, leg goes down, 1, 2, and then the step, yeah? Which can be done relatively quickly together, but you need to break it down and make sure you do it right before you speed it up. Good. Practice, practice, drill it on its own, do some of those pauses and holds, they're really tough, you'll find them working really hard in the core and legs, and then mix it into your routine and start doing the footwork. Good, practice, practice, see you next time.